And I'm showcasing some exotic cars this time. Most of these are from Europe. We have one F1 racing car mixed into the deal. I'm going to represent two Ferraris, two Lamborghinis, a McLaren F1, a Porsche, and then of course the F1 Racer, which was a little more generic. The first showcase car is a 1986 Porsche 911. Has kind of the it was kind of the yuppie car from the mid '80s. As you can see, it's a jet black gloss paint job, rear engine, has a 6-cylinder 3.3 liter engine. They pumped out approximately 125 to 150 horsepower, depending on how they were tuned. This one has a target top. I'm basing all these on the replicas that I'm showcasing here, so there are slight variances, of course. The brand new, they probably were running about $25,000 to $30,000. Their current value, I looked it up, it's about $7,500 on eBay. I think they do 0 to 60 in about 5 to 6 seconds, again, depending on how they're tuned. And this one has the black wheels with the white lips along the...
actually gold.
Okay, it's gold. Okay, I can't tell through the black and white.
Gold lips.
Okay. It has the what's called a whale tail on it, the whale fin. Let's see. Top speed probably 155 miles an hour. Again, depending on what the rev limiter is set at and how well it's tuned. And we'll go ahead and go on to the next car here. It would be the 1989 Ferrari F40. It was actually came out from as a 40th anniversary edition car to recognize 40 years of Ferrari since 1949. And this one was a bone stock. It was a true racing car, sitting at 478 horsepower. They sold, if you could even get one, probably about $250,000. Their current value through the collector's market is about $500,000. They're equipped with a rear engine, 3-liter V8, top speed about 201 miles an hour. They do 0 to 124 miles an hour in about 12 seconds, so they can get up to twice highway speed, what a lot of cars can do at highway speed. The next car we've got is another Ferrari. It's a little bit of a newer model. It's the Ferrari Enzo from about... I'm going to say about 2002 or 2003. I'm not exactly sure. I never looked that up. As you can see, it's got a much more futuristic wedge shape, more triangular in the nose. The doors are kind of a modified butterfly that they pop out slightly and give it kind of a winged look. It is running a 650 horsepower rear engine. Zoom out a bit there. Probably is a 6-liter V12. Current value, about $1 million or so. These are really hard to find. A couple of celebrities have shown videos of them crashing these, which is kind of a shame. They're basically endangered species. Typical waiting list is about 3 to 4 years on one of these, if you can even find them. Your top speed would top at about 227 miles an hour, and it did 0 to 60 in 3.12 seconds. Okay, the next car is the 1985 Lamborghini Countach LP500S. 375 horsepower. Current value about $100,000. A 6-liter V12 engine. Top speed. It's a 5-liter V12. 0 to 60 in 5 seconds approximately. Top speed looking about 185 miles an hour. This will showcase a little more detail in another video that this will become a video response to. So, if you're curious more about this car, go ahead and check out the other video. The next car we have is a 1998 Lamborghini Diablo SE. This one is kind of a sparkly purple color, and which you can taste if you want. 600 horsepower. I don't know what the exact price brand new on it was. This is from about 1998 or so. Probably looking at about $250,000 or better. They're currently Okay, they're currently still at about $240,000. I don't know if they've gone up much in value, but they might have. It's a 6-liter V12, 0 to 60 in 4 seconds, and a top speed of 195 miles an hour. And again, a rear-engine design like most of the Italian supercars are. The next car we have is a little more. This is a much rarer car. You'd be lucky if you're ever seen one of these for real in real life. This looks like about a 2001 McLaren F1. The name implies that it's a Scottish car, but it's actually more English than anything else. I've looked up research on the web. They had originally designed this with a Honda engine, but it got changed around to I don't know how many different other designers. I think even Suzuki had some ideas for engine, but it's such a combination, such a mutt car, that it's not even funny. The car eventually ended up with 627 horse. If you can even find one at all, if you're even allowed to even touch it or stand near it, if you can able to buy one, it looks like about $1.5 million easily, if not more. It does come with a rear engine, 6.1 liter V12, 0 to 60 in about 3.2 seconds, and top speed at 243 miles an hour, considering if you have the rev limiter removed. The last car is kind of an oddball car. It's a mid-90s model F1 racer, like you see in some of the Grand Prix. This one's in particular, this is a 1994 edition. They're so generic, it's hard to tell who did the engines. It ranges from Honda to Ford to Ferrari to Suzuki to who knows. So I have no idea what this exact model has. We're looking at about 700 to 800 horsepower, again, depending on how they're built and how they're tuned. Current value, well, does it really matter? Are you going to be able to go down to a car dealership and actually pick up one of these? No.
This one's a Ford.
Oh, okay. Does it say? Okay, I didn't even see the Ford logo.
Ford logo right there.
Okay, well, this one was a Ford model then. Okay, thank you, Mike. This is powered by a 3-liter V10. 0 to 60, about 1.7 seconds. They're super light. Carbon fiber body, aluminum with some titanium mixed in chassis. Big fat slick tires for good traction. Top speed looking at about 205 miles an hour, and it'd get there in a heartbeat, because these were made for super high speed and also fast braking, and not much for cornering. You had to do cornering probably less than 50 miles an hour, but once you got up to speed, you got there in no time at all. They sound kind of like angry bees when they take off, as many of you have probably seen on the F1 shows. And this is Wario 7793, and again I'm showcasing a bunch of really, really nice, super expensive, exotic cars from Italy, Germany, I think that one's English, and then the last one, this one looks like an American version of it since it's a Ford engine. And I'll go ahead and wrap this up, and I want to thank my brother for helping me hold the models up so I can showcase them all. Several of the cars here are cheapy $10 models, but 3 of them, the Porsche, the F40, and the Countach, are $100 replicas, so we definitely like to get the more expensive ones when we can find them. And thanks for watching.